It's easy to say that you'd rather die than do something, but take a step back and really genuinely process the impact of that statement for a second. There's a growing awareness that 9 to 5s can be soul sucking, draining, exhausting, whatever the case might be, and that entrepreneurship is the greener grass on the other side. And while I agree, a 9 to 5 isn't the only way, death isn't the other option. Now, I understand. A 9 to 5 can be absolutely grueling, right? Long hours, short breaks, long commutes, overworking, underpaid. Hell, I'm in a 9 to 5 right now, and I completely understand. But I believe it can only get to you if you let it get to you. And I'm not talking about suppressing the dread, right? I'm talking about reinventing that dread into something else through a different avenue, philosophy. Now, hear me out for a second. Let me explain myself. Philosophy teaches you that life is precious. Time especially is precious. Seneca, the famous Stoic who wrote all about it, emphasized on that fact, and he'd agree that aimlessly trading your non-tradable time for money is completely idiotic. Keyword aimlessly. That's without a purpose. What about with one? Okay, well, you're probably asking, what's the purpose of a 9 to 5? Right? Let's rephrase that. What opportunities does a dead-end 9 to 5 provide? Albeit most likely unfulfilling, it provides you with the opportunity of living, right? It provides you with the opportunity to spend time with your family, your friends, your mom, your dad. It provides the opportunity for funds for entrepreneurship. But most importantly, in my eyes, it provides the opportunity to practice philosophy. Sure, the circumstances might be dispreferred, and I don't blame you, but that shouldn't ruin your quality of life because you still have the opportunity to do things not a lot of other people have the joy of having. Spending time with your friends, spending time with your family, being able to travel, and most importantly also is having the opportunity to still do entrepreneurship, right? A job, a 9 to 5 is merely just a thing to keep you afloat for the time being that shouldn't ruin your quality of life. It's an indifferent, as the Stoics would call it. Now, that's not to say that you should commit your life to a 9 to 5, and by no means am I saying that. I believe as humans, we were not born to sit in a cubicle for 8 hours a day for 50 years, and that we should strive for more, live for more, because life is much bigger than that fucking cubicle. But just because you work in a 9 to 5 doesn't mean that it's an end-all be-all scenario wherein death is genuinely considerable. Again, a 9 to 5 still provides the opportunity to do a lot of things aside from, talking with your friends, your family, entrepreneurship, traveling, whatever the case, right? It still provides you the opportunity to learn a skill in your downtime if you have downtime, to learn or practice something that you love to do in your downtime, and all in all, just be better. Now, you read the quote in the beginning of the video. You can leave life right now. We can die anytime. I could have left my house not knowing that today is going to be my last day. And the question that arises from that, or arose, is the question of, okay, well, if you did die, would you be proud of what you did this week? Most likely not. But is that an issue of the 9 to 5? Or is that an issue of an incorrect mindset?